All right, here we are, guys, back for hole 7 we're setting up for. Not sure what hole 7 is. Okay, we see a couple different ways that I play this. We're really not sure what we're going to do. It's really wind specific as to how I choose to play this hole. Into the wind. Very challenging wind. Couple different things that I do with winds like this. One is a hop shot. Other thing you can do is you could do this curl, bend around the edge here, kind of how my opponent's doing. Not my preferred shot of choice. The bump becomes almost impossible. The rough bump, it becomes very, very challenging. But there's a modification that you can do to it, and this is a very good win for it. It's very low risk. It would just require some dialing. Alternatively, you'll see kind of the way that my opponent did it is more or less kind of the best way to go about it. Some curl kind of landing on that. I'm just going to go ahead and switch. This does require kind of a small power ball. As you can see, 1 or 0 power is going to be ideal. And what I'll typically do is just try to take it off this hill a bit. So you can see with what I'm doing with my ball guide and how I'm setting it up. Alternatively, there's not much else you can do, especially from a bump standpoint. You can see I went maybe about 6.5 rings, which is going to be very close to kind of a max adjustment. It's because it's such a headwind as to why I'm going so much. You can see it just comes in. Gives you a good possibility. Going to take just a little bit of dialing. I've never quite played a tournament with that exact wind. It's typically pointed the other direction, which kind of changes the adjustment. It's in the past, it's always been kind of a southeastern as opposed to a southwestern. But you can see more or less what I'm trying to do there and just run it kind of into the pin. You can get that dialed to where you get the spin exactly how you want. It is a very good chance for you to be able to make it. It's also something that you can do with a navigator or quasar ball. It just becomes a little bit tougher because you don't have as much side spin and you don't have, you have to go more rings, which does take away a little bit of the precision. However, you don't want to bring things that are like power 2, power 3, because you start getting to a little bit too much distance and it kind of changes that aim a little bit. So good luck there. As you can see, it is going to be an opportunity, something for you to work on getting dialed in. So good luck, and I'll see you on the next.